Check, 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 check. All right, we're gonna take off as soon as possible. Let's cut this garbage music off. Thank you. Save and go back, and we'll start our challenge league. Appreciate everyone joining today. I am Final Approach POV, and we're gonna move forward with the show, even though there's no one on. All right, then. So we have our low out. This is the Challenge League Microsoft Simulator 2024, Week 1 of 5, Series 8. Everything just reset. We have another fresh 7 days to get our scores in, and hopefully make some world records. We have our precision landing in Sao Paulo, a low altitude Grand Canyon, and our rally race in Queenstown, flying this ugly tractor. I'm actually just going to go for the Grand Canyon first. Just go straight for it. I definitely feel like the low altitude challenges tend to be a bit more difficult, per se. Difficult in a sense where they're tough, you know, they're tough challenges. Make sure full throttle everything. Yep. So the first thing you want to do is pop your U-turn, as always. What's up, Kalsar? You're looking to buy the same yoke. Does it hold up? I say 100%. Yes, it does. It's a very good yoke. It will stand the test of time. If you've seen some of my videos on TikTok, there's a video where, you know, I'm messing around with the yoke, pulling it around back and forth in more than one video, and this thing is still good. But full disclosure, I did take the springs out when I made that video. So, in case some of you previous viewers didn't notice, I don't have my head cam on today. For whatever reason, I could not get the cameras to work. I use Camo, the app Camo, on the computer with the desktop, and it's supposed to just easily sync up, and it chooses to work whenever it feels like it. I don't know why the graphics aren't rendering here, but I don't know if this is just locally to me or if everyone else is seeing the same problem. This map is not loading. I'm pretty sure this is going to be really difficult flying through a map that's not loading. So we'll see. We'll see though. I'm flying right now. This is attempt number 1. Ooh, shit. Saved us though. Now, I'll be honest, from here forward, I don't remember the path. I'm just kind of flying out of dead memory. I don't remember what the course should have been here. says somewhere on this map where you go left. I think I'm going the wrong way. This is going to be bad on my score. I know it. Getting over this hump here. I should have taken a look at the map. I shouldn't have started the way I did, where I just flew in right away. I'm out of fuel. How am I out of fuel with 2 more gates to go? Your yoke is good with airliners, and the Honeycomb Alpha is more general and aviation. I agree. All right, I'm out of fuel. I can't finish the race. I'm losing speed. That is so funny. Yeah, I agree. The Honeycomb yoke, it's a nice yoke, but it's more general aviation, Cessnas, things, planes like that. Whereas the Boeing yoke, you can use it on these jets. It's not so foreign, or at least different from a flight stick. It's obviously different, but you know what I mean. It's not as different from the Cessna yoke versus the Boeing yoke. All right, it was through there. I was flying a lot through those crevices. That canyon there, that's pretty much what I was following. I hate it when this does that. Yeah, following that. I can't go forward anymore. W's to go forward. It doesn't allow me to go forward anymore. What kind of shit is this? I guess I gotta rise up. Alright, the map doesn't allow you to continue moving forward. What kind of shit is that? W? I'm on keyboard and mouse now. W's to go forward, and that's what it does. Stupid. So, looking at that, I kind of have to guess here. I think there was a time, now that I remember, I was going to the right. You can kind of see from here, it's going to the right, but no. I have to go through that. That's that big U-turn there. It's kind of hard to see what I'm right here. So we're gonna follow this, and then pull this big U-turn like that, and come around. Then it's a more zigzagging. So when we're coming through here, it's that heavy bam, 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 all the way down. Let's see if I can remember that. Pop our U-turn right away. Okay. Now we're good. We're getting into position after making the U-turn, and we're going to dive into the canyon and fly it straight through. I don't understand how like the first flight was just so easy. The turns came in so natural to then all of a sudden it doesn't want to turn. And I wasn't really going any faster either. I was going slower than when I started the first time. So sorry guys, my camo app doesn't want to work today, so I have one camera of choice, and I chose to do the equipment cam versus the head cam. Figured that would provide a more visual experience for you guys than staring at my face. We just popped the U-turn, gaining some altitude, some speed. Not as fast as I want to go, but we're in there. We're low. We're good. Shout out to Revan. I remember seeing his video, and I remember I learned that move. I think it was in his video. Shiitake mushrooms, we're good. Oh, wow. We're good. Man, not as fast as I want to be, but I am low. Damn, I think I had to take the left turn there. Shit. That was the place I had to turn left. But maybe it's here. Gotta go left, right, left. Very much hard turn. I don't know where I'm going anymore. I feel like I've gone the wrong way. But yeah, I think the U-turn thing makes you feel like you've done that. You're gonna go this way. But let me take a look at the aerial view. That's the spot. That's where we're at. Yeah. Yeah, see, we were in the right path. Yep, it felt like we were going backwards, but we were in the right path. You can see my goals clearly, but they don't point me out. I'm gonna go left. These are two big lefts, or left. Yeah, two left, and then right. All of my time that that whole time that I had it paused, that time was still counting. So my score is gonna be bad because of that, and the crash as well. So. I think it was conflicting. Now it was conflicting with the throttle controls on the yoke down here. Down here. Husa, husa. All right, let's just do one and finish. We'll finish it, whether the score is great or not. Air brake at that turn. Yeah, that's a good idea. I have the air brake right here, so I should be able to hit that to slow us down some. Appreciate everyone joining. This is Flight Simulator 2024. This is the Challenge League, and I'm flying the low altitude challenge in the Grand Canyon. And we're flying an F-18. First thing you want to do is pop a U-turn. Be careful not to stall. There it goes again. The engine didn't want to click, but you saw I had to push this forward again. The buggy gain. All right, we're going to gain some altitude to around 9,000 feet. Pop a U-turn once more, and then dip into our canyon and follow our canyon down. Our lake or river. We're gonna fall right into that canyon. Not as fast as I want to be going, but we'll get to 700 knots sure enough. You do want to hit, 800. At least aim for 800 knots. Eject! 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 Do another quick restart. I tried the air brakes there and that did not help me. I'm gonna, not for that turn anyway. I know you weren't really suggesting that turn, but yeah, I'll use the air brakes in conjunction with the throttle controls on the big U-turn towards the end of the course. Pop our U-turn, pumped our throttle, make sure everything was working. We're going to climb to 9,000 feet, pop another U-turn, and dive into the canyon. Let's go for the U-turn. I'll get the external view so it's easier to navigate for us. Right in that river. care what anyone says. This shit is constant movement. You ain't flying if you ain't constantly moving the stick. Getting towards the part where I'm pretty much going backwards. Air brake. There we go. Nice. Shout out to Marshall for the air brake tip. Oh, dang. I had to pull back harder there. Again, guys, we're gonna finish this one out. We're so close to the end, so we'll ride it out. I hope I can't pause it now, but I hope it's facing me in the right direction. Where I screwed up last time. I had to keep turning. There we go. Yeah, plus 27,000. That makes sense. Thought it glitched for a second. All right, I definitely know that wasn't my best, especially that I crashed, but took first place. Let's give it another go, and hopefully we don't crash this time, and definitely hit a higher score. You have to slow down at some of those turns in the canyons. Most definitely hitting trees today. Yes, it does happen. It does happen where you end up hitting trees. Some of these courses, the trees are, you can fly through them, and then other courses, they're made of steel and reinforced rebar, and you know, I don't understand the logic in how they did that, but hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna give this one more shot, then we'll switch we'll go with the rally race, then I'll leave a landing challenge for last. Not going as fast as I want to go, but hey, we'll take it. I've never pulled never pulled back so quick and so hard. The plane did not want to move. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear the wind pressing up, air resistance pressing up against the jet. right? Pop your U-turn, don't lose too much speed, gain some altitude. You can lose some if you need to. Just don't start the race without making the U-turn. Gave the throttle a pump there, as you can see. We're going to climb to 9,000 feet as we make our U-turn. We're at 9,000. We'll start turning back and pop another U-turn. Watch your speed. As you make your U-turn, you can lose some altitude, which will help you gain some speed. And I'll put this view up so you guys can see where the river is at. There's that river that we're flying into. River, canyon, whatever you want to call it. Get in there. Fly low, fly fast. Don't hit the walls. My ghost came in a little quicker, but looks like I'm a little lower, so that might pay off. Guess not. Saved us from ballooning too much. All right. Let's just back out. We're gonna keep on crashing. I don't want to keep beating a dead horse. We did take first place though in the Grand Canyon. Let's go over to Queenstown. I think we're flying this tractor. I hate this shit. We might have to pause it to alter some of the configurations on the throttle controls. We want to look at, or we want to assign the prop access and the fuel mixture, possibly manipulate those. My personal record 224, world record 218. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't even remember flying this course. So, yeah, we'll see how well we do. Shout out to Shelling Gem, Dan Rael, Simon VR, Revamp, Z Carnival, and Bane Neptune. Pop Maverick, what happened? Yeah, I felt like I was just going to keep crashing. So, today's Monday. Everything just started. So, with that said, we have plenty of time to give it another shot and come back and give it another shot. But considering I took first place on my first go, hey, no rush to keep beating a dead horse. But shout out to Shelling Gem on my friends list at 218 and holding the number 3rd spot in the world, and Dan Rael G holding the 5th spot. I believe Sim and VR used to be up here. And yeah, you know how it is. You upload a video and everyone gets to see it, learn from it, and try and recreate it and improve upon it. And it's good for the community. I'm just gonna fly this one straight through. Right now the throttle went off apparently. I don't know why. Maybe because I had it down here. Let's restart. So I did lower all the graphics because I was getting a lot of issues live streaming last night or yesterday. It was just being very laggy, especially with the low altitude challenge. And you saw today it wasn't lagging much, so it's working. Oh snap! What the hell? The plane just fell out the sky. What is going on here? Let me see. Everything's up. This might be working in reverse if it's assigned. Alright, this isn't assigned. This is assigned. But the prop access isn't. Alright. We'll restart that. Shout out to everyone watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, hit that share button, even if you're not sharing it, but it helps the algorithm just by pressing the share button. Thanks, guys. If I remember correctly here, we definitely want to use some rudder action. And I think the plane's going to overspeed. I think. I don't know. I'm trying to fly one straight through. Yeah, I think... oh, it says I crashed. Wow. I don't know what I crashed into. Maybe the wing clipped the mountain or something. Possibly. I think what I'm gonna have to do somewhere in this course is pull back the throttle. I think I'm just gonna overspeed this bad boy. I'm at 160 now. Using some rudder. I think I'm using rudder. I'm not sure if it's a sign now because the way the plane's behaving. Yep, the rudder's not a sign. And I flew right into that bush. So let me do some controls real quick. Gotta give it a second. This is the stupid part that sometimes it takes a while to load. But appreciate everyone joining. This is Flight Simulator 2024. I am the only Challenge League streamer out there. So go ahead and hit that sub button, hit that follow button, and get first-hand information. I am a world record holder as well. Most notably that I always remember St. Bart's. I am number 3 in the world. Keeps telling me wrong device here, which is really dumb. Okay, it says it was a sign, but I'm telling you it was not functioning. Yeah, there we go. Let's test out the rudder. There we go. It wasn't working before. I don't care what it says, but that rudder was definitely not working. All right, let's fly. Definitely got to use some rudder to help steer the aircraft. Now remember, this turn is always going to be super hard, like a big turn. And never mind the +9 and all that stuff, because I uninstalled the game or reinstalled it. So it's going to show fresh numbers regardless. Oh, I saw that freaking tree. We'll finish the flight though. I saw that tree. I didn't think I was gonna hit it, if I was being honest. Just like that one, I didn't think I was gonna hit it. Whatevs, man. We're gonna finish this one through just because, just so we remember the rest of the course. Even with 2 crashes, I'm still still in the green. Pro tip, use your rudders to help steer the aircraft. Makes it a lot easier. Pro tip here, use rudder left in the opposite direction as you turn. If you're turning right, do rudder left. If you're turning left, do rudder right. Helps keep the nose of the aircraft level and maintain speed, which I did not show a good example of there. You saw the plane, the nose dip. That was putting too much rudder. Alright, fuck you, bro. I don't know what is up with this shit at this point. I'm just crashing into anything. Come on, Asobo. Alright, let's fly. Definitely got to use your rudders to quickly make the turns and balance the aircraft. And I'm not saying use the rudder opposite technique here, but when you're diving is when you want to use the opposite rudder technique, if that makes sense. Here, I want to hit these gates high and then come down. Yep, just like this. Right rudder to keep the aircraft from rising. There you go. And push down on your control surface, that helps. Here's that opposite rudder technique, what I'm talking about, to help maintain some speed. Just pushing down on the yoke. That's our aircraft bumping up and down. We're approaching overstress speeds, which we're fine. We're not going to overstress this bad boy. That opposite rudder technique right here. There we go, nice and smooth. We're going to gain some altitude. Pull back. Nice, there we go. Oh, a little too much dip. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Hard left rudder. We had to compensate there. There we go. Pitching down. Ooh, I think I hit something. Wow, pretty close to my personal best record. Shout out to Nike Victory 223. They're beating even my personal best, so shout out to them. Since I got a score in the books, I'm gonna go ahead and jump over to Sao Paulo. And we'll give the landing challenge a shot. Pull back the thrust here, since we're in our 737 Max. And I know I've done this one before. My best is 1.74. Shout out to Revamped at 1.8, Shelling Gem 1.7, Dan Rel 1.7, Z Carnival 1.6, pretty much 1.7. Simon VR at 1.5, Vane Neptune at 1.2. Let's look at the world records. Revamped up there with the 1.86. All right, Revamped, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Raymond. If you don't know who Revamped is, that's Raymond Gobey on YouTube. You can check out my profile. There's a Discord link in there. We're all on the Discord, all us world record holders. Go ahead and check us out. Please consider joining. Let's take off autopilot. Let's pull down our visor. We don't really need it, but we'll lower our speed. We'll hit our flaps. Our landing gear's already down. We are at flaps 15. Go to flaps 20. There we go. This is how I gotta fly. That doesn't mean you guys gotta fly this way, but this is how I fly. With this view anyway, when the HUD is there. But honestly, I've gotten better scores without using the HUD, just ILS. I feel like auto trim is on or something. There we go. Yeah, I still feel like auto trim is on. I'm almost certain auto trim is on. That's why the plane keeps bouncing up and down. Yeah, see, AI auto trim, assisted yoke. The rudder I'll take, but everything else off. Now, see, we're not bouncing up and down anymore.
500.
I know I'm low. Trust me. This is how you do nice smooth landings, low and slow. Should have full flaps. I'm a little faster than I want to go. I'll use a little air brake.
200.
Speed brake. I just realized I don't have air brakes. I mean, a reverse thrust set.
100.
50.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Shit. No rudders either. So what I do have is brakes, parking brake. Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna push the yoke down since I didn't get to start these reverse thrusters. We have the parking brake initiated here. We're at 50 knots. We'll stop. Oh yeah, spoilers. Let's pull the spoilers. Shit. Thank you for the call out, Zane, for the spoilers. Totally forgot about that. That'll help get us stopped as well. There we go. 1.3 million on my first attempt. Let's definitely give that another shot and make sure I set my reverse thrusters here. They really need to fix this. I don't know why this takes so long to load, bro. Like this is supposed to be something that's local on the system, but I know the game is heavily streamed, so it's like, dude, you even stream controls? Like you can't have the controls locally. We have to wait for this to load every time. All right. Toggle reverse thrust. Okay, so they are there. Let's double check. See, it's not even. Yeah, man. Time is it? 1:15. My rudders don't even show up. Like that's a mystery. Can't search for rudders. This stupid system. You got to do better, Asobo. Microsoft, you got to do better. They're not working, bro. Reverse thrusters don't work. The speed brake is not animated, but the speed brake works. Even though it's not animated, it works. But my reverse thrusters don't work. Like, dude, I literally just looked at the controls and we all saw that the controls were there for the reverse thrusters. It said 5 and 6. That's these toggles back here. I don't understand why it's not working. Or maybe the plane is not letting me toggle reverse thrusters in the air, understandably, you know? Say 5 and 6. And it's not even searching. Come on, man. Do better, Asobo. Let me know in the comments how you feel about assigning controls on Asobo on Microsoft 2024, because this is just ridiculous. And now it's saying canceled. And like, dude, I didn't cancel anything. Reverse. Spend more time in the settings than actually flying the plane. Toggle throttle reverse thrust 5 and 6. We're all seeing it, right? We're all seeing it. We can see it. So, all right, whatevs. We'll try and keep flying. You know what? We'll do this one without the HUD.
1,000.
We're gonna go to flaps 15. Flaps 20. Gears are down. We're at our desired, close to our desired speed of 135. And I definitely know I'm low, but for these landing challenges, just disregard the happy lights. You want to go low and slow. Fly in low and slow. Flaps 25. I think it's 25. I'm not about to look. I have the HUD off. Here we go, low and slow.
200.
And this is without the HUD again, guys. My first attempt was with the HUD. Now it's ILS, but also it's a mix of both, ILS and visual. I got my spot on the runway. Coming up 50, 40, not yet.
200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Reverse thrusters on? Yes. Alright. So it was just a safety feature. They didn't want to turn on before. Little off center. Got brakes. Slightly hard. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was exactly smooth, but I don't think it was hard. It was still a 1.2 million. We can definitely do better. Let's give that another shot. Now that we know at least our reverse thrusters work. Shut off the autopilot. Bring in some thrust. We don't want to be completely falling out the sky here. So I do have my trim set on the yoke. Pull our flaps again. Good, our auto thrust is off. Where are we at? Flaps 40 already? Alright. Gage, you're asking what airline? This is it's a precision landing challenge. It's not necessarily an airline per se. I think it's Emirates. Oh, Aero Mexico.
1,000.
Nice crosswind hitting us from the left. Low and slow, guys. This is how you want to go. A little more thrust before we fall out the sky. There we go. Stall, baby. Look at that. You don't get any smoother than that. You don't get any smoother than that. There you go. Oh, I thought I was moving the camera and I ended up moving the plane. Wow, 1.3, that was garbage. Yeah, you want to stall when you land. That's how you do a super smooth landing, a stall on a landing. So like this is a landing challenge. It's about getting the score. We're not necessarily going for textbook. Let's give it another shot. How much is my setup? Around 10,000 between the computer, the equipment, the monitor. The computer and the monitor alone are estimated up to 8K just for the computer and the monitor, because the monitor was 3,000 when I first got it. Now it's cheaper. You can get the monitor for way cheaper. Gonna go to flaps, I think flaps 5, 15. There we go. Our landing gear's already set. Set of flaps. Trim up a little bit. No hands. That's just because I got good trim settings.
300.
Got full flaps. Maintaining our heading here with a lineup on the runway for our final approach. Managing our rate of descent at sub 500. I'm gonna have to actually pick it up some. We'll fix that as we come in.
200. 100.
Sub 500, very nice.
Fifty. 40. 30.
I went over the
20.
line.
10.
Went over the line. Flaps up. Nah, I didn't slam it. I was still under sub 500 or at 500 feet per minute. It may look that way sometimes. Yeah, 1 million. That definitely wasn't great, I'll be honest there. Thank you, Omar. Appreciate it. We're going to give it another shot. We can definitely do better. Shut off the autopilot, trim up some, get our power to idle. Gonna use our visor or HUD. Hit our flaps. We are too high. It is all good. We are not using speed brakes. We are definitely too high. We are descending at 1,300 feet per minute, which is definitely too fast. Our flaps again. Should be in full flap configuration. Lined up with our runway beautifully.
500.
This is the landing challenge. Take seat, clown.
100.
The landing challenge gives you the plane. You don't get to choose it. They choose the airport and the plane.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
That was landing of 350 feet per minute. Yeah, you want to come in low for the landing challenges. Doing a textbook landing isn't necessarily going to give you a high score. For the landing challenges, you want to come in low and slow, and that'll help you out a lot. Right there, I just overshot it, but I did land at a negative 350 feet per minute, which is okay. But I was off target some. We're gonna do this one without the HUD. What's up, Misty TV? Hey, final good luck this week. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, it's a bit weak. I think they need to mix up these challenges. That's all I gotta say. It's Grand Canyon, Queenstown, and Sao Paulo. We got full flaps. Thank you, Aishan, for the follow.
1,000.
We got a nice lineup with the runway.
500.
It is very windy, a heavy crosswind coming in from our left.
400. 300. 300.
Here we go, low and slow. Again, guys, you want to ignore the pappy lights. They are not your friend when it comes to these landing challenges. They are more to help you do a proper landing in general, but not to score 2 million on your landing challenge.
200. 100.
50.
50. 40. 30. 20.
Overshot.
10.
I overshot it again. Smooth landing, but it was definitely overshot. And that was off center. Not a good landing. I know the crosswind kept pushing and pushing and pushing, so I purposely went more left, but it didn't it didn't pay off. With the parking. Thank you for the follow, Bermuda. Let's give that another shot for sure. I know for a fact we can do better. I think I remember this one from the last time. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Even the same combination. You know, they need to switch that up. They can at least switch up the combination. You know, give us a different set of challenges per se. Flaps 10 degrees. Big heavy plane, yeah. 737 Max. Flaps 15.
1,000.
Yeah, it totally overshot us. All good. We'll fix that. Flaps 25. Give us a little more
500.
thrust.
400.
A little more thrust.
300. 200.
More thrust just to avoid us falling out of the sky. We're not even going to need to flare when we land because we're already flared. We're almost at a 10 degree. We're actually at an 8 degree flare already. So we're just going to let her touch down.
200.
Keep her steady and let her touch down on her own. Control your altitude with your thrust.
100.
Don't over flare. You're already flaring.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, I overshot again. I gave it too much thrust when I was too low. First thrust going. Flaps retracted. I forgot the speed brakes. Speed brakes up. Spoilers. $1.2 million. Calsar flying an airliner now. Yeah, that's the landing challenge this week. A 737 Max in Sao Paulo. My scores seem to be getting worse. I'll give it one more shot. Maybe switch back over to the low altitude challenge. Shut off autopilot. Let's do this one with the HUD this time. We got flaps 10 degrees already. Let's go to flaps 15. We got full flaps. Oh, you got the same yoke through eBay? That's cool.
500. 400.
got a nice lineup with the runway. Good rate of descent.
300.
Full flaps.
300.
Got my hand steady on the power. We're gonna cruise right on in. I didn't get to see what just happened there, but it looks like I did this all rough. I think it was rough. It sounded rough too, like I heard doo-doo. It was not good in my opinion. My worst landing of the day so far. Wow. All right. Where do we stand overall? Looks like I'm getting worse. So if I'm getting worse, we'll just leave it alone. We got third, first, and second. All right. What's my Queenstown time? Merritt Teddy, Nike Victory, 225. Let's go back to the altitude challenge. Feel like I can do better there, especially if my score is 233, you know. Pretty sure I can do better. Let's go full throttle. Unfortunately, I need to sell the throttle to offset the cost. I have the Honeycomb Bravo. So what, you would use the throttle just on the Boeing? You bought a combo? Oh, okay, you bought a pack. Gotcha. Yeah, the combo, the yoke and quadrant, so now you have two quadrants. I think that's what you're saying. We just broke the sound barrier. So tough. Gotta take a deep breath. Deep breath. So let me know how you work, how it is with the quadrant, because my quadrant has had issues where some of the contacts weren't working, and I had to pull it, take it apart, and clean it out just to get the contacts to work. Ah, French. Sorry, my French is not very well. I don't know any French, but I think the language you're typing in is French. We're good, we're good. Slowed down too much. Fuck. But we didn't crash. But definitely I slowed down way too much, way too much. And I'm already fuel low. I'm out of fuel. Come on, man. What type of shit is that, bro? This is some bullshit, bro. What type of shit is that, bro? I was flying so good for the freaking shit to run out of fuel, bro. That's some bullshit. Broke the sound barrier. Oh wow, you gotta thank you, Shelling Gem. You have to bind a key to add fuel. Wow. I know you can add fuel, right? But I didn't realize you can do it in the challenge league. Wow. Wow, there was a bridge there. I've never seen that bridge. That's funny. Let's add a key to or bind a key to add fuel. Let's just do it on the keyboard. Appreciate the pro tip, Shelling Gem. Sorry, no head cam today, guys. The app camo just did not want to work today. The camo app was acting like this control assigning function here with Flight Simulator, where it doesn't work. Come on, bro. Bro, but nothing comes up. Add fuel quantity. I don't know where you set the quantity. I'm just going to assume that hitting it adds fuel in general. Let me turn on my HUD as well. That way I can at least see my instrumentation. Where's my fuel? Alright, yeah. Now I can add fuel. Good deal. Alright, we'll restart. Thank you so much, Shelling Gem, for the pro tip. Now we know how to add fuel. I don't understand how I ran out of fuel to begin with. I have 94% fuel. How did it run out of fuel? Wow, the thrust shut off here. Alright. Welcome to Problem Simulator 2024. The altitude, 9,000 feet. Alright. Popping the U-turn. We're gonna hit inside that canyon there. Not just yet. That better angle before we actually get in there. We're Mach 1.3, 777 knots and rising. $800 knots. Going so fast, that balloon does. Doing better on time. Not as low as I want to be. Bless you. Too high. Whatever. We'll take it. Gotta stay on course here. Bad flying, but we survived. Feel low my ass. Thank you, Shelling Gem, again. Crash. That's all that matters. So mad if I crash right at the end, bro. Wow, a new personal best of 215, but I'm way off from some of these other guys at 126. I want to look at this scoreboard because I'm a little skeptical of that scoreboard. Yeah, shout out to Shelling Gem at 155. You know, when someone comes in and beats the world record by 25K, you know, like Mach 219, something's up there. I'm with you, Shelling Gem at 155, and then Mach 219 at 126. But Fizzwiz and Art Pilots, you know, even Z there at 157. You know, that 226 is kind of questionable. So shout out to Shelling Gem, Z Carnival. Naive Kabbalist as well. Please accept my friend request, Naive Kabbalist, and Vane Neptune. We do have Vane Neptune and Shelling Gem joining us via YouTube. Excuse me. I just took first place here. Now let's go back. Mach 219 said he used a third-party app to get that score. Wow. I wonder what kind of app they use to increase their score. Probably something that configured the plane a certain type of way. I hate it when I know I can do better and I keep seeing these bad scores. Alright, we got our power to idle. I want my speed brakes. Do want my flaps though. Go to flaps 20. We'll pull down the HUD. Oh wait, I don't need the HUD anymore per se. I don't know about you guys, but it's hard for me to see the feet per minute. I know it's right here. I know it's right there, but it's just hard for me to see it in general. I don't know why they put it so far off to the bottom like that. But hey, I'm not an expert.
1,000.
Let's go full flaps. 1,000 feet. Start aligning with the runway. Give us a little more thrust. Go. Got a 400 feet per minute steady rate of descent.
300.
It does look like we're low. I totally get that, but that's what we want, low and slow.
200.
Go.
100.
Minimums.
50.
Oh, wow.
40.
What happened there? It flared for no reason.
30. 20. 10.
I don't know why I floated and flared. That was so weird. Very curious. Yeah, 1.3 million. I don't know why did I flare so much. I felt like auto thrust turned on. I feel like the auto thrust possibly turned on. But why? Why did auto thrust turn on? All cut off auto thrust, give it some power, or autopilot. There we go. Power to idle. Flaps 15, I believe. Not gonna use that. Now we're going flaps 20. Full flaps. Nice line up with the runway, steady rate of descent.
500.
Gonna trim up slightly. Slightly lower the power. Slightly, just slightly.
300.
You alright, babe? Minimum. Minimum.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Nice. Wow, I seriously thought that was going to be a better score than that. I think I did overshoot. The landing itself, what I saw was around 300 feet per minute, which isn't bad. Let's try this again. Excuse me. Some more thrust. We don't want to descend too fast.
1,000.
Our Pappy lights suggest we're perfect, but I'm honestly not worried about the pappy lights.
Five hundred. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
It looks like I bounced, but I didn't bounce. It was just a rough landing. I think fatigue is just setting in. Pilot fatigue. Yeah, I didn't think that was so great. Yeah. I think I'm kind of beat for now. Been at it for almost 2 hours. Appreciate everyone joining in. I'm gonna have to take a break. Currently in second place, I'm getting promoted. There's definitely more time in the week to improve our scores. Currently in first place for the Grand Canyon. I know I can do better in Sao Paulo. Queenstown's another story. I feel like I'm at my limit for as fast as I can get that aircraft to go. But appreciate everyone tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Keep following for more content. I am the only Challenge League streamer. Consider checking out the Discord as well, where I have other world records such as myself, Shelling Gem, Revamp, Vane, Neptune, Zen Carnival, Zan Rael G, and sorry if I forgot anyone else. But go ahead and jump in there.